Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, we're back!
The Geeks with Attitude have returned to darken your doorstep once again.
Exactly. And we have quite a few people watching us that were not watching us before. We want to thank all of you for coming and watching us, coming to our Facebook page. We're up to what is it?
We are. Last I checked, you know what? I'm going to check right now since we're on right now. But last I checked, we were over 1,800, which is fantastic.
Yeah, we're almost close to about 2,000 people.
Right now we have 1,960 followers on Facebook.
1,960 followers on Facebook.
Thank you so much, everybody. Please keep liking us. Please tell all your friends. Please watch our videos. Go to our YouTube. Go to our website. Come to our Facebook. We will keep you entertained.
Absolutely. We will.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to get into today is some Batman v Superman has happened.
Yeah, it's gone down a bit. It's gone down quite a tick since it came out.
Yeah, just a little bit.
They all do. Like all superhero movies lose a huge chunk after their first weekend or week or so in the box office, but this is perhaps a little more.
Yeah, this is 68%.
That's a big drop. But my personal opinion, and I could be right and I could be wrong, and I don't care. I'm a geek with an attitude and I don't give a shit. So I'm going to say what my opinion is. My opinion is that too many freaking people are listening to their friends. Too many freaking people are listening to the stupid critics who aren't even fans. There are a lot of critics that are fans, like us and many others, but some of the big critics out there aren't fans and never were, and they're destroying this movie, and unfortunately I feel like that's making a lot of people not go see it.
I don't think at this point that I think that was true last week. I think that the critics had a pull on it, but now it's just friends and family. And word of mouth, and it's just the general audience. I mean, it's not even all us geeks have already seen it.
Right, but that's my opinion is that people that are not going to see it are not going because they listen to their friends. My whole point is give it a chance.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, it's got its issues. Every Snyder film has its issues, but there is so much good in it. There's so much stuff to like that you should be able to go and pick something out that was really cool.
You've already heard from your friends. You've read my review. Mm-hmm. You know that I have issues with this film, but I also say go see it.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, our spoiler review of it is coming up.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, you might not want to watch that, or if you don't care, just watch our spoiler review and you'll learn pretty much everything you need to know about it.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, our spoiler review will be out.
Go see it.
Yeah, go see it.
Give it a fair chance. Affleck was great. Wonder Woman was great. Superman was Superman. Snyder blew it. a lot of the stuff. Visually stunning. A lot of the script and pacing and all that was just Snydered the hell out. Just a lot of it didn't work.
Yeah.
But there was so much good in it. Just go see it. Anyways.
Exactly. Well, let's pivot a little bit from there. Let's get to if this film does not make $1 billion, which they're not sure it's going to now. I'm not sure anymore. Well, what do you do about Justice League? Do you just take Affleck's film and pump it up? Or do you go through a Justice League which just starts filming next week, 7 days?
I think that they're going to keep stuff on schedule filming-wise, but I don't think that means that they're not going to start with the Affleck single Batman movie. I think Affleck may have roped himself into something where he's doing both. And, I mean, you never know, but I don't think they're going to stop. They said, what is this, 2017 for the first part of Justice League? Which I find hard to believe in the first place. That seems like it's awfully fast.
Yeah,
and it hasn't even started shooting yet.
Yeah, it shoots in 7 days.
See, that doesn't seem right to me. That's too quick. Too quick of a turnaround, unless they've already shot a bunch of stuff that we don't know about, which they could have. It's Snyder. You never know.
Well, the Harry Potter films filmed in a year to 2 years, so it can be done.
It can, but it's not always a good idea.
No, and we don't know this.
Although, remember we were talking, I think this might be because part 1 of Justice League is really going to center around the three in Batman vs. Superman looking for the others.
Oh, I agree. I think that's
so
exactly
we may see some more. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. No, that's exactly what we're going to see. We're going to see them finding some way to bring Superman back to life. We're going to see them get the other Justice League members.
I think that's what it's going to mostly be about, is them searching out these other metahumans.
Yeah. And
they'll probably each go after one, because there was 3 others. So they'll probably each go after one and see what happens.
And also, what we're hearing is that it might be a war between the Amazons and the Atlanteans.
That's not good.
Yeah, that sounds cool, though.
Oh, it'll be cool as shit, but it's not good. Like, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
But if BVS underperforms and doesn't make that $1 billion, are they going to stop filming Justice League and push up the Affleck movie? Which we now know Affleck has a script.
Yeah, but who knows if they want to go ahead and greenlight him with it, or if they want to read it and retouch it and hire another writer to come on with them, or
Yeah.
Who knows? But I don't think they're going to stop filming of Justice League because it's just filming.
Actually, yeah, I think it's too
They
late
could push
for
the
that.
release and then release Batman first, but I don't think that they're going to stop filming. I mean, personally, I don't know, but I don't think they will.
I think it would be stupid to at this point.
Although they haven't started, so technically they could.
That's right.
They could push it a year. Say, you know what, it's coming out in 2018. We're going to start filming next summer after Batman. We're going to release Batman in 2017. Which is possible. I mean, just got to watch the news.
Yeah, it depends. Okay, if Affleck is filming Justice League, then he's going to be way too busy in order to do the solo Batman film until after Justice League.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he's Batman in both, it's not that big of a change, They could film a lot of the Batman stuff while he's Batman as in Justice League, and then if they got to do Bruce Wayne stuff, they'll do it later,
Yeah, but Affleck's style is so much different than Snyder's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I think that once Justice League gets going, then after that we'll probably get our solo Batman film. I think we're going to hear about the solo Batman film probably within about 2 months. I don't think it's going to... I think that Snyder is going to do Justice League. Yeah. I don't know if he's going to do Justice League 2 yet.
I'm kind of interested to see what happens with that, because I don't know why, depending on how they decide to slate this movie, if they're going to slate it as two halves of the same movie, then it has to be, I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to have two different directors.
You would think so.
But if they're going to slate it as two separate movies, then they could do another director. Say they're looking for these metahumans in the first one, and they happen to find them all and form the Justice League at the very end. Then you can make it a new movie. It doesn't have to be a continuation.
Kind of like Star Wars.
Right. It doesn't have to be a
director.
It doesn't have to be in continuation of the same movie. It can be just a new story with the Justice League. So then you could do different directors.
It could be, and maybe that's the way they should go. Maybe they should have different directors for each movie, like Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they're going to do, but I think that if Snyder screws up Justice League Part 1, if he doesn't get the box office that he should, which should be immense, and he doesn't have people going back and seeing it over and over and over again, then Warner Brothers might say to Snyder, take a
hiatus or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
go
worried
and talk
about
to your family.
I'm kind of worried about this one, because I almost, like I said, as much as I liked Batman versus Superman, I liked most of the stuff that was in it that didn't really have a lot to do with Snyder. Snyder, sorry. It's not Schneider. Snyder. I liked a lot of stuff in it, but I think the Justice League is just too big of a project to fuck up.
Yeah,
so I hope Snyder's
worried.
really on his fucking game and tells the story of these characters and not just a bunch of visual effects, which he's good at. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's good at visuals. Very.
But you know what? We need stories for this. We need backstory.
We need depth.
Information.
We need character.
Exactly. We can't just have people running around fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very cool to look at, but that's all it is.
Exactly.
And I need more of a connection than that.
Yeah, it's shallow. It's shallow, and Snyder's very good at shallow.
Yeah.
But we need someone who actually understands superheroes, unlike Chris Terrio, who doesn't, and come in and maybe write another script. I don't think Justice League is ready to go. I don't think it should go, but it's going to go in 7 days.
Yeah. Well, we can't say it's not ready to start filming. I can honestly say I don't think it's going to be ready to be released in 2017. I think that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, well, BVS was pushed back too, so...
Right.
So, this is not unheard of.
No, it's not. I'm kind of hoping that they do push it back a little bit, because I just think that's way too soon.
It needs time. they need to make it better, cross all the T's and dot all the I's. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
let's move a little bit into Marvel.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about reshoots, correct? We got
well, first we're gonna talk about Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange! I forgot about
I
forgot about Doctor Strange. I just saw those pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing, aren't they?
Cumberbatch looks really, really good.
He looks exactly like the comic book.
He does. They did his hair and everything. Like, he looks exactly like it.
Yeah, it's amazing. And oh god, what's his name? Chiwetel Ejiofor, who's playing Mordo, also looks really cool.
I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen those pictures.
Okay, it's in the same pictures. So
okay, I'll just have to look.
Yeah, go back. Looks like they're running down the street in New York City.
Okay.
And
or London. It was filmed in London too.
Is this London or? I think this was filmed in New York. This is the last time they ever filmed because filming.
Oh no, that scene maybe, but they did do filming in London.
Oh yeah, no, they absolutely filmed in London for sure. Probably like all the sets and stuff.
Yeah.
Was that Pinewood Studios? Do we know?
I'm not sure, but I'm guessing if it's in London, it was.
It would have to be, yeah.
That's the biggest one.
That's the biggest one, yeah, where they filmed The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Anyways, these pictures, as you can see behind me, a little bit, hopefully, cross our fingers. Oh, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, magic! And right now we're looking at Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange.
Like I said, my favorite picture is the one where he's buying a comic book as Doctor Strange in a comic book store.
Oh, that was
How awesome
great.
is that?
Yeah,
he's buying a Doctor Strange comic as Doctor Strange.
Wonder if that's going to be a scene, because that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not with him buying Doctor Strange, but him in a comic book store would be kind of funny.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we got to wait and see. But
yeah, we've got till November.
And that's actually not all that far away if you think about it.
No.
It's far enough. I mean, but it's not that far.
No, it's this year, and it's coming, and now we're starting to see a little bit about it. I bet we'll get a trailer with Civil War. That's my guess.
Hopefully, yeah.
We're at least going to have to get it. No, we'll have to get a trailer.
I'm surprised there hasn't been one yet.
Yeah, I'm shocked too, since it's coming out in November.
6 months. Well, next month. Technically, May. It'll be 6 months away, but.
And May.
So I'm getting May. Yeah, so May is when somebody. So I'm guessing we probably will get a trailer at that time. I hope.
Yeah, and everyone's talking about how this is basically a psychedelic horror movie, which just sounds.
But it's Marvel.
But it's Marvel. Yeah, it's wizards, demons, and all sorts of creatures that go bump in the night.
Some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be great, as you can see from these pictures.
Yep, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. I'm excited. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be good.
And moving on.
What are we doing now? We got...
now we can talk reshoots.
Reshoots.
Yeah. Okay. So...
Should we do the first...
The first one, we'll go back to DC and we'll talk Suicide Squad.
All right. Now, we knew that we didn't know until recently that they were doing reshoots.
Yeah, that just came out.
But through our research, we figured out that they had the time allotted in the past.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah, they allotted the time earlier.
They made time for this, which makes reshooting a lot better and a lot easier.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Every single film usually allots time for reshoots. It's kind of a normal thing nowadays. They never tell you, but all the Marvel films have reshoots about 6 months before it's filmed and that kind of thing.
Right.
And with the Suicide Squad's coming out in August, so there's still plenty of time. So I wouldn't panic. What I'm hearing, it's just to touch up a few scenes.
There's a little bit added with Harley and her voices. Apparently, they wanted to give her some more screen time or make her more noticeable or something like that.
Yeah, and what we've heard here is that this isn't a reaction to Batman v Superman, that this was always going to happen.
It was something that was planned. Once they saw the finished product, they're like, okay, we need to add some of this and do this over and do that,
Yeah, exactly.
But they had planned for it, so it should be fine.
I'm not worried about it either. Once I heard what was going on, there's a lot of people crying about these reshoots and such, but everything I've heard that this is completely above the board. It's no different than the Avengers having reshoots.
Right.
So no, we're fine. But there is another rumor that's starting to come out. I don't know what to think about this.
It's another reshoot that's not a very good idea.
Yeah, not a very good idea. I heard last night on the John Campea podcast that that Fox News, Fox, the movie studio, not the news people, basically are a little worried about X-Men Apocalypse. And right now, X-Men Apocalypse is in reshoots.
Now, it's supposed to come out in, what, July?
Yeah.
2 months away?
About 2 months away.
2 months away?
That's kind of disconcerting.
Wait, is it July or is it June? I can't remember when it comes out, but it's soon.
I'm going to look right now.
Yeah, check that out, because if it's July, I'm not as worried as I was at first. Because that's still 3 months away.
That is 3 months away, but they're reshooting scenes, and then they have to edit it, and
right. But it depends on what, and we don't know what we don't have a lot of details because not a lot has come out yet, so we don't know what they're reshooting.
Nothing's come out yet, so this is just something that is starting to leak out. Okay, here we go. Here's 2016. When the hell are you coming out? Gosh darn it. Okay, this is I'm still looking. While I'm looking, we will talk about something else really quick.
Yeah, but
anyways, reshoots. Yeah. So with X-Men coming back in a couple of months, and going and is in reshoots right now, and what I'm hearing, and like I said, I haven't heard much, is that because Jennifer Lawrence is such a big star, because of Hunger Games and everything, they are giving her a lot more to do. Okay. And some of these reshoots might be giving her more screen time, which cannot be good. It cannot be good.
It's not that she's bad or
oh no, she's great.
Mystique is bad because it's not. It's just the timing. I think it really might throw the movie off, like the pace or whatever. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it really depends on how good they are at editing that in there. You know, it's gonna be up to the editors and to really make this work if it can. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's not major reshoots and it's just adding a little screen time for her or giving her a few extra lines, whatever. But we gotta wait for more news to come out. We don't have too much right now.
Bryan Singer's never made a bad X-Men movie.
True.
And I don't want to believe that this time, but there are some rumors that are starting some rumblings.
Right.
And we're going to keep an eye on that as this progresses, because if there are problems with this movie, we'll start hearing about them very soon.
And we, of course, will keep you updated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's say May 27th.
May 27th?
That for what?
For X-Men Apocalypse.
That's when it comes out?
That's in a month. That's in a month.
No, a month and a half.
Month and a half.
Yeah. But if that's the case, then that's a big mistake.
Okay, yeah, now I'm a little worried.
But I mean, honestly, it's X-Men. I don't know. If they're gonna reshoot right now, if they're reshooting a month and a half before it's supposed to come out, I honestly think they should push it. They should push it and release it later.
My God, yes,
because they have. I mean, if they're gonna try and release it in the end of May, and they're reshooting now, no. They really need to push it and. I mean, why would they want to release it at the end of the month when Civil War comes out anyway?
Because they're trying to compete
Civil
with
War is
Civil War.
gonna. Yeah, but
it's gonna dominate though.
That's what I mean. Civil War is gonna blow it out of the water. So maybe that's why they're like, fuck it, I would think they would choose to push it and release it later and make it better.
No, why? Yeah, you've got a really good point, because
especially with Civil War coming out.
There are 3 weeks until Civil War comes out. The X-Men films are usually released. Aren't they usually released like in June? Why not release it in June 19th or something? And
give yourself an extra month.
Yeah, give yourself an extra month. I don't think anything major is coming out.
Independence Day.
Yeah, but Independence Day, no one's going to see that anyways.
That's going to be tripe.
Yeah, I'll see it because it looks neat, but
right. Well, that's the only reason to watch it.
It's not going to make a lot of money. And X-Men
Apocalypse.
X-Men Apocalypse is.
If they don't screw up these reshoots, hopefully it has a chance to make good money.
Yeah. Well, it's going to make money regardless, but it might be like
at least for the opening weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And we might see if it's not good, then we might see a drop off.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. That's.
I don't know. I'm
May
kind of on the
27th.
fence about. I'm not. That's too soon for me.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be trying to release it on May 27th if they're doing reshoots now. That's kind of ridiculous.
I'm gonna research and see how many reshoots they've done since the beginning of filming.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what we were getting at. I don't have an issue with reshoots. I mean, sometimes they're necessary.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Every major motion picture takes about 2 weeks for reshoots. It's pretty normal.
Yeah, and they allot that time ahead of time just in case.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I think that's what Suicide Squad already did. So when they decided, hey, we're going to add some more stuff. Well, we got the time booked already. We're good. You know?
Exactly.
And I think that's why I'm not worried about Suicide Squad.
I'm not worried about
as much
Suicide
as I am
Squad
X-Men.
either.
X-Men seems like this is a last-minute thing, trying to save something or make something better. I don't know.
I mean, his Kinberg lost his mind, Simon Kinberg, the producer, because Simon Kinberg was also
Lawyers.
Oh yeah, well, Simon Kinberg was also involved with Fantastic Four. So.
Oh Lord, I didn't. Oh, really?
But Kinberg also did Days of Futures Past and X-Men First Class, and so you would think that Kinberg would be okay. And Kinberg's also doing Rogue One, for that matter, over at Disney.
Okay.
So, but if they're having problems with Apocalypse, or let's say, I don't know if this is a fact, but if whatever her name is,
Jennifer Lawrence.
if Jennifer Lawrence is pushing for more screen time, then that could be a problem.
I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I don't know her, but I wouldn't necessarily think it was her. I would think it was the movie people trying to keep people interested because they like her and they like her as Mystique, and you know. Maybe they thought, well, hey, we can, you know, there's some stuff wrong with this. We can fix it up a little bit if we put more of her on there, you know. I don't know. Well, I guess, like, all we can do is wait and see, like, always.
It's not time to panic yet.
No.
It's, remember, Bryan Singer has never made a bad X-Men movie.
True.
He's a really good director, and we don't really have to worry right now, but we're going to keep our eyes on it.
Eyes and ears open, and we will let you all know anytime we hear anything else.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you all find something out, please let us know on the Facebook page or the YouTube channel or the website or Twitter or whatever. If you're a fan and you hear something, let us know.
In fact, now that you're all watching us, you can put some questions. If you have any questions that you want to ask that you think we would know.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Maybe we should make that a little section of our podcast.
A Q&A session. I'd love to do
like
that.
the very end, we can say if any of our Facebook people, anybody has questions, send them to us, and we'll ask them on the podcast.
Yeah.
Comment on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Well, yeah, that's
Comment
what I
on
mean.
our YouTube. Comment on our Facebook page. If you have any questions about any upcoming films, we will answer them for you because we are smart.
Yeah, ask us questions. Let us know. We'll answer them on the next podcast.
Exactly,
It might be something fun to do, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. And okay, let's see. Where should we talk about? Talking about Fox. Is that I don't know much about this yet. I know that they just casted it. I'm not sure who it is. Okay. But X-Men New Mutants is actually moving forward.
The one with the kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's being directed by...
The next generation.
I was just reading it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Gambit, too.
Yeah, that's supposedly coming out.
Gambit's going to die.
That's what we... You posted something about that. About the director doing something else before that.
Yeah, let's talk about Gambit first. Okay, so Gambit was given a $150 million budget before Deadpool came out. Most of this is probably going to Channing Tatum. And it looks...
Oh, is he playing...
Yeah, he's playing Gambit.
Oh, all right.
Doug Liman, who directed one of my favorite films, Swingers, has been attached to direct. But this week, it was taken off of the schedule, mostly because probably Deadpool made so much money. And they're starting to think of which way they could go in their X universe that way.
Yeah.
More Colossus, more, they're going to bring Cable.
I don't necessarily think Gambit will die. He's always been a popular X-Man. People like him, even though I don't understand what his power is. It's cool as shit to watch. Like, he just makes things explode or whatever. He lights the cars on fire and... I don't know. I don't know what his...
Laura Schuler Donner, who produces a lot of these X-Men movies... She's a huge Gambit fan, so she'll probably make it happen. Yeah. But it's very possible that Channing Tatum won't be attached, and Doug Liman might not be attached.
Unless Channing Tatum is the type of guy, and I don't know if he is or not, he might very well be, that's a geek and takes his money on the back end.
Yeah, that's possible. We don't know
We should look at
how much of a fanboy he is. Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah. We have to check that out. Oh,
And then a lot of them lie and say they are.
well, that's true. But Dungeons and Dragons, didn't you
Oh
say
yeah!
something
Dude,
about that?
yeah. Okay. Gosh.
Dungeons and Dragons.
So we're huge D&D fans, huge Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance fans.
All of the above.
All of the above.
God, I hope they don't fuck this up.
Oh
Jesus.
man.
Warcraft looks so freaking good, and I hope that Dungeons and Dragons looks at least as good when we see the first something from it.
The problem is that Warcraft is being directed by Doug Jones.
Yeah, David Bowie's kid.
David Bowie's kid who directed Moon. Great director.
And he plays WoW, as far as I know.
Dungeons and Dragons is not being directed by a good director.
Well,
as of now, and the director that has been attached to it is some dude by the name of Rob Letterman.
I do not know who that is.
Well, you should, because he did A Shark's Tale, and he did Goosebumps.
Okay, I didn't see Goosebumps. I heard that a lot of people didn't like it. I'd still like to see it. I love the TV show when it was on. I'd still like to see it. Shark's Tale was fine. It was a cute cartoon. No big deal. It was cool. But I just don't think that's the type of person who should necessarily direct a Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Now, there's some good news regarding the writer. And the guy who's writing this is also doing the Conjuring 2, which I will see opening day.
I still need to watch the first one. And I will. And I'd like to see the second one, but that's still a very strange team to me. They have a guy who directed a cartoon and
then a guy who
and Goosebumps, and then a guy who's a horror writer. How is this going to work for Dungeons and Dragons? That doesn't make any sense.
Let's find out what else this guy wrote. So let's look at is this the Carrie Hayes dude? All known for writer, Center of the Earth. Okay, it hasn't come out there, but it looks like this guy by the name of Carrie Hayes is going to write it. We'll have to see how The Conjuring 2 is.
Right.
And I have a lot of good hope for it.
Right.
But
sometimes sequels aren't near as good as the original.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes that's a problem.
Yeah.
But a director is in charge of his film film set. And if you have a bad director, and then you're probably going to have a bad movie. However, an interesting thing they're talking about is that they want a Vin Diesel type.
I'm thinking, like you, why don't they just get Vin Diesel?
Why don't they? Yeah.
We know Vin Diesel's a Dungeons and Dragons fan. He plays it on set.
He plays it on set. Yes, he does. Yeah.
How awesome is that? Like,
yeah.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Exactly. And Vin Diesel playing like a barbarian or something, or a
warrior, just a warrior. I think it'd be awesome.
It would be great.
As like the lead guy, I think it'd be totally cool. It might actually make the movie decent.
Exactly.
But then again, that's all up to the writing and the directing, and I would imagine it's going to be a lot of CGI if it's Dungeons and Dragons. Hopefully they pull that off well.
Yeah.
And hopefully the story is decent.
Yeah, that's not.
Hopefully.
Well, I've heard. Hopefully. There are rumblings that it's going to take place in the Forgotten Realms.
All right.
And that makes me very excited.
Now, I'm wondering if they're simply going to do one of the myriad of books that takes place in the Dark Realms, or if it's going to be its own story.
It'll be its own story, but hopefully
Forgotten Realms. I'm sorry, Dark Realms. That was weird. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to be a completely separate story with new characters, or if there's going to actually be, if they're going to take any of the books and put any of that into the movie. And we'll see characters that we know from the books that aren't necessarily the main part of the movie, but they're there.
I would have said that
that
was for sure, but now with this director, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that. Hasbro, the leader of Hasbro is the producer on it. And it sounds like they're not taking it serious enough.
Hopefully they do. I mean, I'm hoping.
I hope so too.
It's just now into production. I mean, it's not even into production yet. They haven't started filming or anything. It's just now been jumbled around and said, yeah, we're going to make this movie.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's completely greenlit yet.
Or written, for that matter.
Yeah, no, it's not written yet. They just got the...
I'm hoping that when Warcraft comes out, which is what, June or August? Is it August?
It's June.
It's June,
I think.
I think it's the end of June.
It's
when
soon.
that comes out, I'm hoping that lights a fire under their asses. Dude, we need to get on this movie and we need to make it better because that kicked ass and we want to do that. You know, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, if Warner Brothers, I mean, if Warcraft makes a lot of money, and it's not, I don't know if it's going to. I'm hoping. I am really hoping because it looks like a good movie.
I think it will, but I think it's going to be all WoW fanboys and girls, which there's enough of. There's still over 5 million people that play that shit online. So
It's close to 9 now.
did it go up again? Because it dropped off for a while. It went back a while ago when it was like Burning Crusade when that first came out. Right after there was like 15 million people playing it.
Yeah, it's because we have pandas now.
And then it kind of dropped off. I like the pandas. And then it kind of dropped off, but now it's growing again. Yeah. I hope that it keeps. I mean, I want to play it again. I just need to get a new I just need to get a new computer. I can't play on a laptop. It's too damn small. I can't get used to. I can't get used to this shit. I can't. I need the. Yeah. I can't do it on a laptop, but I will start playing again one day. But here's a little tidbit just because I thought it was cool. I read it somewhere.
Oh, what you got? What you got?
Apparently, Henry Cavill missed an important phone call from somebody on Batman vs Superman because he was in the middle of playing WoW. That's pretty awesome.
Okay, that's
dude.
neat.
That made me like him even more. I was like, that was just some little, I don't know why they put it up, just some little tidbit about he missed a phone call from somebody on Batman vs Superman because he was playing WoW. I think that's pretty awesome.
It's Zack Snyder. It's Zack Snyder. I'm playing WoW. I'll call you later. No. Henry. No, we got to do that scene. I'm playing WoW.
I don't even think he answered the phone. I think he was just like, just too engrossed. I mean, when you're playing WoW, you just are, you know? You're just...
Son.
Yeah. Cat. No. Is that my fuck it. You know, like, I'll call him back. Like, I'm about to win this raid. I'll call him back. Like, you know.
So
I thought that was kind of funny. I thought I would share that.
No, that's pretty neat, actually. So tell the audience what we have coming next week.
Well, wait, General Akbar.
Oh.
Sad news.
Oh no, I was gonna say that afterward. Okay, never mind.
What were you thinking of?
Oh, we're having an actual makeup artist.
That's planned. That's planned for our next podcast, which we should be filming in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which means it'll be out for you guys probably 3 weeks.
So we're gonna have our first guest.
We're gonna have a live guest, a good friend of ours who does special effects, makeup, and costumes.
Yep.
It should be an interesting interview, and she's gonna dress up for us. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
It's gonna be a cool thing, and that's coming up in the next time that we film.
First of many, hopefully, interviews and things like that for you guys to keep you all interested in every aspect of geekery.
If you're involved in the film industry, we want to talk to you. We want to interview you, and you can tell us anecdotes and stories about being on set and all those kind of things.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to hear if you're a sound guy or a lighting guy or a camera guy or a makeup person or whatever, anything you do involved in the industry. If you're a comic book artist, hit us up, talk to us, let us know what it's like.
Yeah, absolutely.
We want to know about every aspect of being a geek.
Absolutely.
Work, play, pleasure, hardship, whatever you got, bring it to us.
Exactly. We're fascinated by it, and we can help you get your name out there too.
We are willing to do that. I have no problem with that at all. I think it's a good thing.
And with all you people out there, you know, we just want to hear from you.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. What was that last?
The last thing is that just before air today, we got some very sad news, and I'm going to bring up his name, but Admiral Akbar, who you know as Admiral Akbar.
Good old fish face.
Yeah, good old fish face.
It's a trap!
At 93 years old, just died. Yeah.
That's sad, but you know what? He was him. He did reprise the role in TFA, did he not?
Yes,
he did the voice again, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah, that was him.
I don't think that was him in the makeup, but I know he did the voice.
His name is Eric Bowersfeld.
Yeah.
Eric Bowersfeld, and he didn't do a lot of work. I'm not sure if he was a special effects guy or something, but
Yeah.
Most of his roles are Star Wars roles.
Oh, okay, cool.
It says here he was also in Crimson Peak and in AI, Artificial Intelligence.
Oh, all right. I remember that one.
He worked on radio dramas like.
Oh, okay. So his voice, he was known for his voice.
Yeah, known for his voice, and he also did sound.
Which means that probably wasn't him in the makeup, but it was him who did the voice for Admiral Akbar. So.
Let's find that out. Let's find out who did the makeup.
We'll look that up. But anyways, it's another loss. It's sad.
It is a sad loss. Yeah.
Rest in peace, sir.
Yes.
You won't be forgotten. Thank you for everything.
Exactly.
Hate to end on that little sad note, so let's see if what can we come up with for a high note for the very end.
Well, that's easy.
That was pretty high.
We got about 3 weeks till Civil War, I think.
Yes, 3 weeks.
Oh, I know what we can talk about. This just dropped. It seems that Sony may have accidentally revealed what the new Spider-Man title for the new Spider-Man solo film is.
How did they go about doing that?
Okay, so it looks like that Sony just took URL Spider-Man Homecoming and basically took all the .coms, .nets, all of those. And
for that Spider-Man Homecoming?
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Okay, who made the last... This is going to sound dumb because I should remember, but who made the last Spider-Man movie?
It's Sony, but what happened is that they're being helped by Marvel this time.
Okay, so maybe that's what Spider-Man Homecoming's coming home to Marvel. Or maybe that's what that means.
Whoa, hold on. You got.
He's in a Marvel movie,
yeah. So could this be not the actual name? Well, no, but if they're getting the URLs, it's got to be a possible name.
True.
So
could be, yeah. Well, it could be a name for the movie.
Yeah, a name for the movie. Yeah, yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming.
I wonder what that would mean, though. I mean, coming home from where?
Homecoming dance? I don't know. It takes place in high school.
Back from Civil War.
Yeah, Homecoming from Civil War. That's
I suppose.
Back from the war. I guess we're gonna find out because I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know, but that is. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that. Civil War is going to be Spider-Man's first anything.
Yeah, he is. What they said, like 2 or 3 months into being Spider-Man.
So I wonder if that's going to be. I'm assuming the new Spider-Man is going to start over like all the rest did.
No,
with the beginning, him turning into Spider-Man and all that stuff.
Nope, no origin. They'll hint at the origin probably in Civil War and then go on from there.
I don't know if that would work. I don't know. I mean, I think if you're starting over, you got to have an origin film.
Yeah, but everyone knows.
Or at least
everyone knows that origin.
Yeah, I know, but everybody knows everybody's origin.
That's true.
At least part of it. It's got to have something like Batman vs Superman at the very beginning, where his parents walking and getting killed by that robber.
Yeah, exactly.
At least something like that. A short part of the movie that maybe tells how Spider-Man was created or whatever.
A flashback.
Something like that.
I bet we'll get flashback scenes of the origin, like
of him getting bit, like ow, and maybe like something of him coming home with the cops. His Uncle Ben got killed or whatever.
Like a flashback.
And then a flashback of him letting that robber get away or something like that. And I guess
kind of like Batman Begins.
Yeah, I'm wondering that that might be how they tell his origin story, which is fine. I'm okay with that if they do it well.
They will. I'm pretty sure they will. I don't have the name of the director on, but I know he did a film called Cop Car, which I have not
never heard
seen.
of that.
And no one's heard of it, but
well,
that's the guy's directing it.
Once again, we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, we did. Well,
unfortunately, that means you all have to wait and see.
Yeah, but we've got about a year to get hyped on it. So.
This is true. I hope they don't screw it up. I really do.
Kevin Feige is involved in this, and Kevin Feige is not going to let anything get screwed up. Like he's the guy who's in charge of Marvel.
Okay. For Disney.
Yeah, for Disney. Yeah.
All right. I think we'll be all right. I'm not.
Like
I said, Disney does not let a bad movie come out if they can help it.
No, they don't. No, they've got some really good execs there.
And they have tons and tons of money that they can just throw at something and make the problem go away.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I think we'll be fine. I'm not worried about Marvel films at all. What's up? Oh, okay. Our video guy was signaling us, but then he's like, never mind. So never mind. I guess that's about it for this time. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't think of
I
anything
think
else.
we have enough from the last 2 weeks of news.
I can't think of anything else that has happened recently that we need to talk about right now.
There's some rumblings about Han Solo, but I think we'll talk about that next podcast.
Yeah, that's
We
good.
might get some more information on that.
And it's all regarding who's going to play young Han Solo and all that stuff. So we'll get more into that next time, I think, or the time after.
Or the time after, depending on our guests and such.
And what happens? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're done for now, guys. Thank you very much. Until next time, I'm Mac.
I'm Phil.
We are Geeks with Attitude. Later, y'all.
See ya.